I'm back today with a round on the Wensum course. So obviously, as you would have seen from the last episode, we had a brilliant round, but it was on the valley course and it's incredibly short. It's all been a rush so far, so sorry if the recording of hole one wasn't particularly great. Basically, I was a little bit late to my tee time. Got a couple behind me that are pretty good and keeping up. And here, I absolutely skied it, nearly hit the moon, but it's in the fairway, and I always fail to do that on hole 3. So it's a good start so far. We'll see how we get on today. I'm not a fan of the outfit. I wasn't prepared for the cold. The collar's hanging out. What's going on? Wasn't really prepared with a great jacket, so I've got like a mismatch of blue colours today, but it's all good. Here for the grind in a bit of a dull day, but hopefully I can work out the shot tracer. I'm trying to use a pink ball, however I've only got one pink ball, so assuming I'll lose that at some point. We'll have to switch, but might help a little bit in the grey sky. But I'm looking forward to it, see what I can do in an evening after work. Let's get on to the next shot. I'd say so far so good, to be honest with you. I fist pumped a bogey on the 4th, I think it was. Annoying and unfortunate double bogey on the 5th, and then a really quite classy par on the last. Really, it was unfortunate that it overshot the green marginally. I managed to get up and down for a par. And then here I've tried to play the safe game, hit a 5-iron on a short par 4 just to get me in the fairway. As you see a lot, it doesn't go to plan, and I hit it outright, like onto the next fairway with a 5-iron. So that's why I don't often go with a safe choice, because it's not much safer. I'm fine though, I've got a shot in.
Four, right.
Well, I for one am not one bit surprised how this 9th hole tee shot's gone. Straight left, overcompensated as you might expect. 2 absolutely poor tee shots prior to that. Hole 7, obviously, as I discussed, trying to play it safe with an iron. Went into the next fairway, and then hole 8. If there's one thing that shot required, was not a slicey, the shot I hit. But I'm really happy with how I've recovered this hole and got not really a look at birdie, but certainly a good chance at a 2-putt par. All good through 9 holes. Who would have thought? They say living in your head rent-free. 3 rounds in a row on Wensum. Stroke index 1, par 5. Got 9, 3 rounds in a row. I just can't get it out of my head. I was thinking, if I keep this pink ball that I had for this whole round, it's going to be a ground-breaking score. And then I hit that tee shot and everything after. So bad. And it is a real shame because I've now lost every ounce of confidence in my swing. I don't know how to hit a ball again. Despite this hole getting a little messy, to be honest with you, I think I'd have found my ball, and I actually think it was wet, but I couldn't find it. And then geese came along, so I was out of there. So I've taken a drop. This is now my 4th shot. But failing that, I've really managed to get my head into the game with the previous 2 holes, and I'm really chuffed about that. So I believe I've gotten par, 9, 4 over, par. No, obviously this is going to get a bit messy too, but been up and down. This is why I'm a high handicapper, because those holes are there. More often than not, it's just today having another good round. Maybe I do need to get re-handicapped. I've got all the wildlife around now. We've got the swans, we've got the geese, and we've got some cows as well. just the final couple of shots to come here. So I'll jump in here and I'll do a final update very quickly afterwards as well with the final score. But just want to jump in and say that despite the inconsistencies, I'm really happy with how today's gone actually. Sometimes you've got to be a bit more positive in golf, and I've seen positives in all of my clubs today. Given I've seen negatives and some really bad shots with probably all my clubs as well. And unfortunately that's a bit of a mental barrier for me, because I can't imagine a Ryan Leithall without those shots. I just don't, I can't envision that in a round of golf, unfortunately. So it will come, and I do want to get down in the handicaps, but that's what makes me that high handicapper. And wow, today could have been a good, really, really, really good round without some of those silly mistakes. But I'll finish up here, give you a final update of the score, but overall, very chuffed. There we go, all done. Shot 90, so really chuffed. Had a birdie putt for 89, and I know I was screaming, hit it, you know, I've got to get that past the hole, I really do. Didn't realise I was pinned high after the 2 shots actually on there, so yeah, frustrating. I really should have given that more of a chance, but overall, like I said, really happy. 90 overall on the Wensum course, but is significantly harder than the Valley. So really starting to get there, really everything's starting to come together, and obviously so many ridiculously high holes there, so we keep going. But yeah, overall, brilliant episode.